Okay, so today is going to be a short video too, as I'm still fat, but well. So first of all, we're gonna start with the XY. We had this round liquidity on H1 here as yesterday, I think, and previous daily low. So we took all of that liquidity. I usually like when it takes this type of liquidities for a movement. And then we broke a structure to the upside and mitigated this. So I really would have expected this to be taken, probably, okay? But in this case it didn't do that. It took the round liquidity on M5 and continued to the downside. So yeah, this was pretty interesting today for a bias. So EU, according to the XY that went to the downside on EU, we went to the upside. Usually when it creates this type of moves and then these candles, it creates a movement to the downside, a strong movement to the downside. Okay, so my idea was to look for sells up here, but we took the round liquidity in M5, then we went down. We took this round liquidity in H1 with a wick, and taking this round liquidity on M5, I decided to enter with the Asia high liquidity, more or less, even that we had this round liquidity on M5 here. I saw it later, but well, I decided to enter with this engulfing candle and stop loss above these highs, break even and 50% on 12.29, which it was these lows that broke this structure. Not really round liquidity, but I like it as a target. And then it went up. It's true that usually Asia highs and Asia lows are not really strong talking about liquidity, but well, I decided to enter. I like it, so I decided to enter. I waited to take this like POI with this breakup structure here, and then it went up to take this round with the M5 and continued up. Okay, so next GU. I was all day waiting for this previous daily high and relevant liquidity on H1 to be taken. In the end, it took that, but the breakup structure was the round liquidity on M5, out of timing, mitigated, and probably we're gonna take this round liquidity on H1 tomorrow. We will see. Okay. USD-JPY. So USD-JPY, I wasn't really going to trade it, as we took this previous daily low, and it continued going to the downside. So I woke up here and we had this round liquidity on H1 here, so I just had to wait for this to be taken, and we have much more liquidity onto the downside. So yeah, so after the round liquidity on H1 being taken, we had this breakup structure here, round liquidity on M5 not taken, and of course I'm not looking for a buy here, having probably all this liquidity, but yeah, maybe yes, I would have looked at it, but it was out of timing. Okay, so no trades for me here. USD CHF, it was pretty crazy too. Like as you can see, a lot of wicks today. We took this round liquidity on H1 here. That created this round liquidity on H1, previous daily low and round liquidity on H1 from this breakup structure, so we had a lot of liquidity down here. First of all, we took this low with a wick, and I wanted to look for sells, but out of timing it did that. Close to Asia midline, and well, daily open price, and close to, of course, Asia low. On the Asia low we had these wicks, but no trade for me. As you can see, no engulfing candle or two engulfing candles after the last week. And then it went up, and here we had an engulfing candle, but as I said, out of timing, and it took the low, the wick. Okay, so I have to study this. I'm studying it, but I don't have that much time, so I just have to be patient and work when I can, okay? And then use the cat. In this case, we had this previous daily low here, which too I was waiting all day for this to be taken. And we had this clear round liquidity on each one that I like down here, and this one here from this break of starter to the upside and then break to the downside. So with this week, we will see what happens tomorrow, but well, we broke a starter to the upside. No trade here, as it never went down for mitigation, and then it went up, took the round liquidity on 5. It then took this round liquidity here. Well, I don't know if it's round, maybe not, but well, it took this high here, and then well, it's ranging, but not sure what's going to happen, okay? Because this week is pretty crazy. So I think it will take this week probably. And well, that was my day. I hope you like it, and of course, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.